If you have one specific thing in Battlefield 2042 and in probably other shooter games, the DM7 is the best pick for you. I will show you the best setup with the DM7 in Battlefield and why this is currently my best pick. 3, 2, 1, let's go boys. Dear comrades, Ivan the German is back. Welcome to the Inside FPS channel where you become a better gamer, and today I want to present you my DM7, and I'm so glad that Battlefield 2042 is out because I love these kind of videos. Same goes for Tarkov and every other shooter game we covered on this channel, and the DM7 is a very special gun. In my opinion, it's pretty underrated because you have to have one specific thing. But first of all, grab any drink you like, grab a beer, some food, and enjoy today's video. Let's be honest, you have to have a very good aim in a shooter game because the DM7 is a semi-auto only rifle in Battlefield 2042. So one downside is I don't like that the standard ammunition or the standard magazines has only 15 rounds. It should be 20, but I think that's kinda how they've balanced the DM7. But the big benefit out of this gun, it has a good fire rate, pretty good damage, and it's a three shot kill rifle. This is very good because the big benefit is this thing is highly accurate. If you compare the assault rifles in Battlefield 2042, you will see and you will feel the difference how they added the recoil pattern and let's say the spray. I think some weapons have too much spray, not for me personally, but how Battlefield feels. But I think it's probably a good thing right now. Some SMGs are very powerful, the UMP suppressed and the Bison pretty strong, but the DM7 highly recommended if you have good aim because you can 3-shot your opponents on close to medium range. You can play this gun in close quarter because it has a good fire rate, it's nice to handle, and you are not bouncing around that much. Even if you play the DM7 stock, it's very good. Let's jump into the setup, into my setup. First of all, I have 3 different sights. The first one is the Fusion Holo. It's a simple red dot sight. I think it's great. You have a very high, let's say, aim on target opportunity. You are very fast. The next one I would recommend, try out the Holo, the Razor Holo. It's a pretty good sight. You will get this red dot sight early on. I would try it, but otherwise you can play with some medium range like a 2x, 3x scope, or you can try of course some long range shooting with that gun. You can put on the high caliber ammo, but I wouldn't recommend that. Let's jump to the ammunition. I would use the standard issued 15 round magazine. It's a nice sweet spot. The high power is bad because you are not two-shotting your opponents. You only have 10 rounds and your fire rate is lower. You also could try to play the 20 round mag, but it's like you lose the big benefit out of this gun, the 3-shot ability. Let's go on, let's jump to the barrel setup. You can play the extended barrel, you lose a little bit of fire rate, but your shots are very consistent with a high, your bullets have a high muzzle velocity and your projectiles are connecting quicker. It's not bad at all, but it really depends on the map. If you're playing like very wide open maps, the extended barrel is good. Otherwise, I would play rather nothing instead of playing some comps, or it really depends what you like, but nothing and extended barrel worked very fine for me. My underbarrel options are pretty simple. I'd rather go with the BCG grip because I like to move around, stay on foot, move a lot, don't stay still, even if you have this semi-auto weapon to dodge during the fight your enemy's projectiles. So rather go with the BCG or nothing for your underbarrel. If you are, or if you think you have to stay still while shooting a little bit more, of course you can change the grip. That's the basic setup. Let's talk about how you should play the DM7. The DM7 is a very easy to use gun because it's pretty good early on. You don't need that much attachments because you basically have everything besides of a sight. If you have a sight, this thing is very good. My first round with that gun was very great, even with the stock sights, because I think they are okay. But be aware that Without a laser, the hip fire performance is bad, so in a close quarter situation with semi-auto you can deal a lot of damage, but you have to have, again, very good aim, and I consider having good reflexes with aim is a similarity. So have good reflexes, and you have to have, of course, this map awareness, minimap awareness, but that's a general thing. Under these circumstances, the DM7 is great. It deals a lot of damage, and I think it's a little bit underrated. So if you don't want to play fully auto SMGs or rifles or whatever all the time, if you want to be a little bit more versatile on even on medium range, try out the DM7. I think it's a very good gun again. And right now I'm really interested in your comments. Write down in the comments below what you think about the DM7 or your current Battlefield experience, your current most liked weapon in Battlefield. And as always, we Germans want to win at least something. It's very important for us. So don't forget to like this video and stay safe. See you in the next video.